Newmont Boddington Gold is situated 130 kilometres south-southeast of Perth and just 16 kilometres from the Boddington town centre. Boddington's association with gold dates back to 1980 when a major deposit was discovered on private land. Owned and operated by multinational resource company Newmont Mining Corporation, Boddington Gold is destined to be Australia's largest gold producer, delivering about 5 million ounces in its first 5 years of operation. Boddington will also produce and export 30,000 tonnes of copper per year for the entire life of the mine. 2 massive pits at Boddington will eventually span an area 4 kilometres from north to south, 1 kilometre wide, and in places will be 700 metres deep. That's as big as Western Australia's famous Kalgoorlie Super Pit and larger than the Perth Central Business District. In the belly of the pit, the Great Pyramid of Giza is barely visible, and the world's tallest skyscraper, Burj Dubai, is just tall enough to reach the top edge. At the base of the pit, hundreds of 12-metre holes are drilled into the hard volcanic rock, filled with explosives and detonated. Everything at Boddington Mine is done on a huge scale. Just 3 scoops from these massive shovels fill a 220-tonne haul truck. "30 trucks make 60 trips a day to the bottom of the pit. Up to 4 haul trucks are able to tip their load every few minutes into dump pockets above the primary crusher. Here, gyratory crushers break the ore into smaller pieces about the size of a soccer ball. An overland conveyor carries the crushed ore for 2.2 kilometres to the processing plant. Ore drops from the top of the 45-metre high conveyor onto the coarse ore stockpile and is drawn into an underground vault by apron feeders, and from here to the secondary crusher feed conveyor. When the ore is about the size of a tennis ball, it falls through a screen into giant high-pressure grinding rolls, the first of their kind in the world. These rolls continue crushing the ore into pieces the size of a 5-cent coin. 4 massive ball mills measuring 8 metres in diameter and each containing 1,000 tonnes of steel balls, each the size of a cricket ball, grind the ore to a fine powder. Recycled water is then added, turning the powder into a mud-like liquid called slurry. The Boddington plant has one of the largest flotation circuits in the Southern Hemisphere, allowing nearly 100,000 tonnes of ore to be processed each day. During the flotation process, air bubbles are blown through the slurry mix, drawing copper and other precious metals to the surface. The flotation concentrate is then thickened, filtered and stored prior to shipment overseas for further refining. All water used throughout the process is recycled and used by the plant over and over again. In the final stages of processing, the waste slurry moves from the flotation cells into massive tanks, where the remaining gold is extracted by being absorbed into carbon, then finally smelted in a furnace before being poured down a cascading waterfall into gold bars. Other than maintenance and repairs, the mine will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Newmont Boddington Gold offers opportunities for the community to grow and prosper. Innovation and state-of-the-art technology will produce some of the largest amounts of gold in the country, while ensuring the safety of our workforce and the surrounding environment. With an expected mine life of more than 24 years and with gold reserves of more than 20 million ounces, the future is bright for Boddington Gold.